So tell me, are you tired of trying out countless recipes of butter chicken that takes 6 days to make, empty all your cupboards and still don't hit the spot? Well, my recipe takes the myth of madness out, puts the flavour back in, uses one pot and takes 30 minutes. Sound good? Well, stick around, it's coming up straight after this. Hey guys, Ash here at the Cheeky Indian, showing you my take on Indianish food that will blow your taste buds apart. And yes guys, today we're making butter chicken and we're going to throw away the book. I want to share with you a simple recipe that uses very little effort and what I like to call maximum flavour tips. So stick around to the end because I'm going to share all of this with you. And that is what we're all about here at the Cheeky Indian. Thank you to so many people that have subscribed, and for those of you that haven't, please consider it. It helps us share the food love. Remember, all the ingredients and links are in the description below, so you won't miss a thing. So kick back, relax, and let's get into this. So this recipe consists of two parts. The first part is what I like to call buttering up, and the second part is the saucy bit. And we all enjoy a good saucy bit, don't we? Anyway, back to the dish. So we've put in a drizzle of veg oil and then a tablespoon of butter. And then we're going to go with 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of chili powder, which not only gives us heat but gives us a good colour as well on our chicken, which is next. So for this, we've used 500 grams of free-range chicken breast. I've pre-diced these and I'm going to throw them in once the butter's melted. Pan is hot and the chicken is in, and we're going to keep it moving, keep all of the chicken moving and coat it in the lovely flavoured butter. You're going to see loads of water released, but don't worry, we're going to use this water. So this is handy tip number 1. We're going to use this water. We're going to drop in half a teaspoon of turmeric powder in there and give it a little mix, a little whiz around, and then coat the chicken once again. Now we're going to cook the chicken out until all the water's evaporated and all you've got left is this soft buttery chicken. Of course, make sure the chicken is fully cooked through, and when it is, grab a bowl and pour all of the cooked chicken and all of that lovely butter sauce into the bowl. Taste for flavour and then put aside. Part 1 done, the sauce is next. Yes, a saucy bit, the bit you've been waiting for. Right, okay, so we're going to put a drizzle of oil in again. We're going to start as we did before, and this time 1 teaspoon of butter. And then we've got a tin of chopped tomatoes, a good quality tomato would be great. A teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of chili powder, and then half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. And now for that insane fragrant flavour that you're so used to with butter chicken, we're going to use kasturi methi. That's dried fenugreek leaf. Grab a tablespoon and a half of that, crush that in your palms and drop that straight into the tomato base. That's not the only herb we're using here today, so we're going to use some coriander stalks now, that's cilantro. Less is more, remember, so 1.5 tablespoons is more than enough. Then grab 2 tomatoes, something nice and plump from the back of your fridge, chop them up and throw them into the base, and now give everything a really good stir. We want to cook all of the bitterness out of the tomatoes, so keep cooking and keep turning those tomatoes over until your base looks something a little bit like this. Perfect. A little bit of sweetness now, so we're going to put in 1 teaspoon of sugar, and that eases off the bitter and sourness. And now for our third maximum flavour tip, cardamom powder. That's right, it gives us warmth and fragrance. Just a bit now. Half a teaspoon will give you all the comfort and warmth you need from this dish. Give everything a really good stir, allow the sugar to melt, and then pour the contents of your wok into a bowl just like this. This mixture is going to be really hot, so let it cool down for a minute or 2 and then grab a hand blender and give it a good blitzing for 2 to 3 minutes. Feel free to use a food processor or an upright blender too, whatever you've got at home. So we're going to blitz this until it's really smooth. This is a great time to remind you guys that you can cook this with paneer for a vegetarian option, or even go plant-based with the butter and cream and the protein for a vegan option. So this has been blitzing for 2 to 3 minutes now, and as you can see it's velvety smooth and perfectly plump, ready for the next step. Pour the sauce back into the wok and turn the heat on nice and low and give everything a nice good mix and heat up. So this is the time we want to add in 1 more teaspoon of organic butter and the cream goes in now. It's organic cream, about 25 ml should be more than enough. Stir on a low heat for about 2 to 3 minutes till everything is nicely mixed in, and then mix the chicken back in. Fold this lovely chicken back into the masala nice and slowly. Just enjoy watching how the chicken just gets coated in this thick butter sauce, and admire yourself. Pat yourself on the back because you've just made this amazing butter chicken from scratch in one pot in less than 30 minutes. Take your time and serve it up in one of your favorite karai bowls, and then garnish it with a little drizzle of organic cream and some chopped ginger and garlic, fresh of course. This literally is the definition of indulgence. Just take a look at how succulent and moist this chicken is. It's unbelievable. Check this out. Perfectly cooked chicken, and it's absolutely beautiful in taste as well. I can't believe I've given this one away. So this is the beginning of our journey, so we'd love for you to be part of it. Hit subscribe if we've added value, and we'll see you in the next video, which is coming up right now.